Alrighty, so I found some Hallmark ornaments. We got Mario. We got Sonic. We got Pikachu. We have T-Rex. Still with the dash, not the period. It's supposed to be a period, not a dash. Just FYI for everybody. Rawr. So it's after dark. You can't really see me that well. But I'm in the car and I'm pulled over to the side of the road. And I'm pulled over because I wanted to take a moment and let you hear this. Lay's just hanging out on the porch. What you doing, Isaac? Oh, what's up, buddy? What you got there? You have a stick? Comes Lizzie moseying back from the edge of the yard. See if I can get all three of you in a picture. Yeah, kinda. Gun Violence Prevention Community Forum, Saturday, September 3rd, 12 noon to 2 p.m. That's a good idea, actually. All right. So we've all heard of people having a little black book, mainly before the 2000s, before the advent of cell phones and everybody just kept their contacts in their phones. People had little address books. Now, some people, more notably in like television and media, people joked about men having little black books where they kept a whole bunch of women's phone numbers, but it's very telling of this day and age that I have this little notebook. What I did, instead of writing down people's phone numbers and stuff, because I have a cell phone and that would be silly, is I made a list of the Pokemon that I need for Pokemon Go. As you can see, I only need a few Cantonian Pokemon, Farfetch'd is going to be the hardest to get. I have Galarian Farfetch'd, but not the original Farfetch'd. Now, I have all these Pokemon already in the Pokedex. I've had them at one point or another. But with Pokemon Go, I got to a point where I was only keeping 3 stars. So I would release everything that wasn't, you know, a good fighter. And now I regret it because I want to get one of every Pokemon. And some of these have not been released yet. This is just a list of what's missing, period, from the living decks. A lot of these that I wrote down just haven't even been released. But it's only 3 pages long, thankfully. And even though they're all crammed together. Now, that's if you open the book from the front. Now, if you flip this bad boy over and open it from the back, it's the Nintendo side, you know, with games like Let's Go Pikachu, Brilliant Diamond, Sword, and then I guess I'm going to play Violet since it's the blue out of the 2. But this is what I'm missing from the living decks in Pokemon Home at the moment. I guess people can pause the video if they really wanted to really dig in and look at the list. But that's my little black notebook. It's full of Pokemon. It's not even full of human phone numbers. We've come a long way in the last 20 to 30 years. It's been a while since the 90s and people making the little black book jokes. Now, last night, before I went to bed, I spent a lot of time on my Switch. Hello, Mr. Beard. I spent like 2 hours combing through Pokemon Home, just sorting out all the Pokemon. So I'm going to start carrying this little notebook with me. Hopefully the Pokemon in Go will switch at the beginning of October 1st. I think the available Pokemon in the wild change every month, I do believe, but Google said it was every 3 months, so I'm getting conflicting information. But yeah, that's my video for today. Just sat down and hand cramped with this pen and wrote it all out. It's a little dark and hard to see, but Lizzie, little Lizzie. It's a full moon. Look at that. Look at that cartoon ass moon. Hey. All right, I'm in town. It says 87 degrees, and I believe it. The sun's out. My vampire night-dwelling ass is dying in this heat. I'm sweating puddles. I'm just finishing up the Deoxys event. It runs from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., but it's just after 3, and I'm already done. I now have all of the Deoxys forms. There's not really anything left for me to do. So I'm going to head home and get out of this heat. I hear a train. I'm wondering if I'm going to beat the train or if I'm going to get stuck down here at the tracks. Time will tell. So I wanted to take a moment and show you this birthday card that my parents got me. Now watch what happens when you open it. It's fantastic. I just wanted to come on real quick and record this message. Yesterday was fantastic. I had the best birthday that I've had in my adult life, that I can remember anyway. I got decent sleep, stuck to my diet. I had my broccoli and my chicken for dinner. I didn't have any other food, no snacks. I drank plenty of water. I think I had only 1 or 2 Diet Dr. Peppers the whole 24 hours. I got out, played Pokemon, did some raids. I got the Southern Hemisphere exclusive Pokemon thanks to Lewis. And I came home. I did a really amazing Animal Crossing stream for 2 hours before the server went into maintenance and kicked everybody, which was fine. I think we were a little done after 2 hours. But as far as virtual parties go, it's the best one I've ever had or been to or thrown or anything like that. Yesterday was magical. And as a cynical adult, my brain just keeps thinking, well, something terrible is going to happen any minute now, any day now, to counteract and counterbalance the good day that I had. Because that's what life does to you, you know? Makes you stressed and worried. But autumn is here. All the trees are starting to show signs of turning, and some trees have already started to kind of dump all their leaves, and you can tell the sun's in a different spot in the sky. It's cooler out. I don't feel like I'm gonna die every time I get in the car, so that's nice. I don't know. Whoa! I can't see! It's been an okay day so far. I slept more than I wanted to. You know, I'm getting a late start. I gotta do something about my sleeping routine. That's my #1 problem at the moment, is sleeping all day and being up all night. I can't figure out what I want in my schedule. Like, that's a tough nut to crack at the moment, trying to figure that one out. There's the biggest spider I've ever seen in person. I have no idea what species it is. I'm gonna have to look this up. Anybody have any ideas?